morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Alexia.
And Riley.
For your morning announcements
on WDMS News.
Today is Friday, April 15, 2016, B-Day. Today in history.
Here's a look at this day in history. April 15th.
In 1865, President Lincoln, mortally wounded the night before by an assassin, died and was succeeded by Vice President Andrew Johnson. On this day in 1981, Washington Post reporter Janet Cook had to give up her Pulitzer Prize when it was discovered her award-winning story about an 8-year-old heroin addict was fiction. In 1989, student protesters in Beijing launched pro-democracy demonstrations. And on this date in 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first black Major League Baseball player. He was the target of death threats, but his bravery and skills opened the sport to all races. 50 years to the day after his first Dodgers game, Jackie's number 42 was retired from Major League Baseball. And that's this day in history.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community.
Please be seated.
Today's math problem is: a rectangular garden has an area of 432 square feet. The length of the garden is 24 feet. What is the width of the garden? Please let your math teacher know if you can solve it.
Now here's Melina with today's weather.
It was 38 degrees this morning. It will be sunny today and we should reach a high of 61 degrees. Yeah. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now for the sports report. Sadly, the Orioles lost last night, but today is the anniversary of Jackie Robinson's first day playing in the Major League Baseball. Tonight, all players, coaches, and managers will wear his number 42 on their jerseys. The Washington Capitals have started the playoffs with a win yesterday of 2-0. This will go all the way to the Stanley Cup with about 15 more wins. Now back to you, Alexia and Riley.
Thank you, Melina. Word of the day.
The topic for this week's Words of the Day is harm and protection. Today our word is inhumane. The Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals tries to stop the inhumane treatment of animals. To determine what inhumane means, once again, today's word of the day is inhumane.
Students, remember that Pig Out in Books is going on until April 25th. Keep reading and filling out forms.
For the first time, Baltimore County Public Library will host a county-wide reading event called BC Reads. The theme of BC Reads 2016 is Rise Up. The title chosen is Rita Williams Garcia's One Crazy Summer, which is about learning and growing, rising up through adversity, and connecting with one another. There will be different events scheduled to go along with this throughout the month of April at BCPL branches. Our DMS library has copies of this book if you are interested in reading it. Stop by and check it out.
Tennis team, please remember to be at our school no later than 12:30 tomorrow to catch the bus, or at Essex Community College no later than 1 p.m. Good luck, Spencer, Jamari, Wesley, Felipe, Kaylee, Alexis, Tayshawn, and Sue.
Those students that receive National Junior Honor Society applications, please remember they are to Miss Boyle and Miss Hoyer today. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Riley Mickey with a few words of wisdom. How many of you watch the news on television at night? There seems to be so much violence, hatred, and anger. It's easy to feel powerless to make a difference in the world. Now listen to these encouraging words from Senator Robert F. Kennedy. Each time a man stands for what he believes in, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope. Today, ask yourself this: what do I believe in? How can I improve things for myself and others? How can I make a difference when something is unfair? Then remember this: each time we choose to act with courage and belief in ourselves and others, we're helping to shape a better world. That's something to think about. This is Riley. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Good morning, Team DMS. Wanted to just begin by thanking, first off, all of our students who participated and were part of the cast and crew of Peter Pan. You did an awesome job. I was so proud of each and every one of you. I want to give another special shout out to our co-directors, Miss Stensorn and Miss Carter, doing an awesome job, as well as all the teachers and staff, Mr. Kirby, Miss Lanahan, Mr. Lamar, all the teachers. I can go on and on who helped support our wonderful play production. It was wonderful to see. There was a full line of people waiting to get into the auditorium. I was very impressed and pleased with your hard work. Again, Team DMS, it's an honor to be and a privilege to be your principal. It really gave me the chills yesterday watching what a wonderful performance and all of your hard work. Again, very proud of you. Some of you definitely have a great future in acting and broadcasting, so keep up the work. Very proud of each and every one of you. I want to also take this time, students, to review expectations for the fourth quarter. Students who end up making really poor decisions, and that's during the school day, before school, on the way to school, after school, in evening events. During the fourth quarter, you run the risk of not only getting in trouble and getting an in-school suspension or an out-of-school suspension that goes on your record, you also can and will be eliminated from any of the fourth quarter special event privileges that we have for students. We have a lot of really great events, especially for our 8th grade students during the fourth quarter, but we also have end-of-year events that are special for 6th and 7th graders. Students who end up getting in-school suspensions or out-of-school suspensions run the risk of not being permitted to participate in those activities. Again, those are privileges for the 98% of the students, 97% of the students who come to school and do what they're supposed to do each and every day at Dundalk Middle School. And again, students, it starts by coming to school and bringing your A game every day. And in turn, bringing your A game will do whatever it takes to make sure you become globally competitive graduates. This has been a wonderful week, Team DMS. Keep up the work.
This is Alexia
And Riley, have a fantastic Friday.